My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, have you heard of this phrase? Those who can do, do, and those who can't do, teach. One way of understanding this is that it is a derogatory statement about people who are less competent ending up teaching, because those who are really competent usually end up doing the real work. Of course, this rather catch-all statement is not true in this sense, because I personally know many very good teachers and professors who are very, very competent in their respective fields. And I also know incompetent practitioners. I think maybe a better way of understanding the phrase, those who can do, do, and those who can't do, teach, is that it highlights the different types of knowledge. Roughly speaking, theoretical knowledge versus practical knowledge. And one good example to illustrate this is in swimming. I can read all about swimming, say the breaststroke, and know in theory when and how to move my arms and legs, and when and how to raise my head above the water to breathe. But I only really know how to swim the breaststroke by swimming the breaststroke. No matter how much theoretical knowledge I know of swimming, I still don't know how to swim. In today's Gospel reading, Jesus said, "The scribes and the Pharisees occupy the chair of Moses. You must therefore do what they tell you and listen to what they say. But do not be guided by what they do, since they do not practice what they preach. They tie up heavy burdens and lay them on men's shoulders, but will they lift a finger to move them?" It is basically an indictment against the scribes and Pharisees, against their hypocrisy. They would put up a show to gain recognition, but they did not really live up to what their offices demanded. I think it also reminds those of us in position of leadership that we must live up to the trust placed upon us. But I think today's Gospel reading also alludes to those of us who are not successful in living an integrated faith life. Some of us have head knowledge of faith, but do not live out our faith. In a manner of speaking, it is also a question of theoretical knowledge versus practical knowledge. While it is good for you to nourish yourself with spiritual readings, engaging in Bible study, or attending various faith formation programs, I think it is more important to interiorize and integrate what you have learned in your life. Our discipleship in Christ demands that we live out our faith. There's a difference between knowing about the Lord and knowing the Lord in your life.